Okay, so I like just got this idea right now. I think I'm just gonna like do a vlog type of thing into my little sit down video for the day. So today's Monday, May 1st, and Mondays, as I've said a couple times, I think, in some videos, Mondays are like my days to do videos and get that kind of stuff done. So staying home today to do that, and I'm about to get coffee. I need to eat. I need to make a payment for my health insurance. So, you know, we're gonna start out my day like that. And I figured, like, why not just record it and then like ease my way into the video I planned for today. I'm just gonna do like a little chit chat, get ready with me. But I really enjoy doing those. And I don't know, I just figured I could talk about some things. I have a few things I want to talk about, so, you know, that's what we have planned for today. I've been using that Differin gel, like you can buy it at Target now. It's like prescription strength, but you can buy it at the store now, like you don't need a prescription for it. And I've been using that, and like I kind of feel like it's been working, but it's also been drying out my skin. Like right here, I have little dry patches, and then, you know, my nose right here gets all dry, so, you know, hopefully that helps me out, because this is not tight. I'm too old for this. Like, why? I don't get it. My trusty drip coffee maker. Yeah, I love drip coffee. I feel like people don't like to do this anymore, but I am all about it. So, drip coffee for the win. I need to like empty this though. Is that it? Yes. I love this cup. Coffee before talkie. I got this for Christmas, and I did it in my little like what I got for Christmas video, and I'm pretty sure I said my mom got that for me when it was actually Sam. So Sam, if you're watching, sorry, I got it mixed up.
Thank you for your patience. Please continue to hold, and the next available representative will be with you shortly.
Been on the phone now for 9 minutes and 54 seconds, so.
Thank you for calling Blue Shield Lanes. May how can I help you?
Hi! Alright, I'm sitting in the backyard now, so it looks a little janky. And I got a broom, some dirty stuff over here. Just don't pay attention to that. I'm sitting outside eating breakfast. I got my oatmeal, my coffee, which is kind of hard to drink out here because it's already really hot, like 9 a.m. and just kidding, it's 10 a.m. and it's 87! And it's gonna get up to 98 today, so that's awesome. I hope I don't have oats in my teeth right now. I probably look really gross if I do. We had to pay a bill, my health insurance bill, and I couldn't remember if it was like on auto pay or not, and the bill was due yesterday on a Sunday, which I think is kind of weird. And, well, not so much that it was due on a Sunday. The part that was weird is that like they weren't open, so I tried to call them and make the payment, but they weren't there. Like nobody could take my call. So it's like, why are you making my bill due on a Sunday, but then there's no one there to take my payment, you know? But it's all good. I'm set up for auto pay, so it's all taken care of. I don't know if I'll be able to stay out here the whole time. It's too hot. But I will show you the back, the whole back, before I go in. Because we have a little pool out here. Some palm trees. It's actually really nice. I'm sorry I'm talking with my mouth open. I hate when people do that. It's really gross, and here I am doing it right now. We have about like 8,000 chairs back here too. I just noticed that the other day. Why are there so many chairs? We don't need all of this seating. And then there's two, well, you can't see my hand. There's two more back out that way. Here's the pool. This little seating area over here. We need to like really clean this back area up though. Let me zoom out. See, more chairs, and seating area over here. More chairs, table and chairs, and some more chairs. And if there wasn't enough chairs for you, there's actually a hammock that's supposed to go there. Oh, and of course, nice palm trees. So scenic. I don't understand why literally every time I'm about to start doing my makeup or after I do my makeup, my nose starts to run. Never have an issue with that any other time, but only when I want to do my makeup. I don't get it. So for a while now, I've been wanting to do like a lavender, lilac, purpley kind of thing. I've been like, I've been thinking about it. I've had it in my mind, and I just figured today is gonna be the day that I do it. So I'm sure you guys have seen these before. So I want to use these colors here. These are all these are all Makeup Geek single shadows. But I think I also want to dip into my trusty Galaxy Chic palette here and use one of these colors. I'm thinking this one here, the one, it's called Milky Way, but it's like lavender and pink marble color in there, and that could be real cute. So we'll see when we get there. But yeah, that's the theme for today. I also have this highlighter from ColourPop, Hippo. Not crazy about their products, but I do really like this particular highlighter, and it's purple. Like, come on, it's purple highlighter. So I'm gonna attempt to do that today, and also just ramble, do what I do best. So I want to start with the eyes today, which is like really uncomfortable for me. I normally always just do my face first. Like, I'm not that person who does the eye. It feels backwards and awkward to me. I don't know if any of you feel the same way, or however you do your makeup, whatever order you do it in. It's like if you were to do it in the complete opposite order, it'd like make you feel really weird, And same eye primer that I always use, Urban Decay Primer Potion. I got my nails done yesterday, clearly, and I'm just doing the most with the hot Barbie pink because I'm going to Puerto Rico this weekend, and I just feel like, if there's ever a time to get hot pink nails, it's for when you go to Puerto Rico, right? So that's why they are just so loud right now, this brass pink. I do really like it though, it's super cute, and it's like very Barbie, I love that. But I don't like the shape that the lady did. Like, they look like chiclet shaped nails. It's just like, they're too wide almost. It's like a little too chunky for me. I love when they're just like very like thin and slim looking, and that's just not the look I got here. And I didn't get acrylic actually. I got that like SNS powder. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's like supposedly like a organic, healthier alternative to acrylic, and I guess like your real nails can like breathe through this product rather than the acrylic or whatever. And it actually like was way quicker. I feel like normally when I get acrylics, like I'm at the salon for like 2 hours because they always work super slow, and just like acrylic takes a while. But it was like an hour and I was out of there. But it's also expensive. It was like $45. Like, girl. Oh, I should probably tell you what I'm doing here. So, to begin in the crease, I'm going to use this color here. Again, it's from Makeup Geek. This one is called Confection. And I feel like I need to do my disclaimer. I haven't done my disclaimer in a minute. So here we go. I'm not a makeup artist. I know that I'm not one. And I don't claim to be one. When I do these kind of videos, it's just for fun. So I'm sure my technique is probably wrong, but whatever. This color is like super light, like it barely even shows up on my skin, but I just want to do like a little something in there, I guess I'm pretty much just using it as like a base at this point, because you can barely see, like there's a slight difference, like very slight, Next, on top of that, I'm going to put this lavender color, also from Makeup Geek. It is called Hopscotch. Oh my god, okay, so I finally ordered that Canon camera. I think the last like get ready with me video that I did, I was talking about it. So the Canon G7X Mark II, which I was saying I'm gonna buy. Well, I finally got it. And okay, so I was intending to buy it like a week or so after I made that video. Like, I've been trying to save my money so I could buy it, because that thing is not cheap, let me tell you. Okay, But you know, it's like any time that you're trying to like save up and get something, like you're trying to save money, stuff always comes up to where you like have to spend that money you're trying to save because you have to pay for this or that, you know what I mean? And just, it's, you know, it gets to be a hassle, really. But I was finally able to order it. I did it this weekend, and I did like the 2-day shipping and paid an arm and a leg extra so I could get it, you know, because I want it in time for Puerto Rico before I leave this weekend. So I'm flying out Friday night, but I'm leaving to LA Thursday. So, you know, I needed to get it before Thursday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that it'll actually arrive. But even though it was like painful having to pay as much as I did, I'm glad that I got like a better like vlog type camera, because the one I have now I'm just like really not that happy with. And I think like I'll be able to get some really cool footage while I'm in Puerto Rico, and it's just gonna look so nice. Like that quality is just, it's gonna be great. I don't know if you even care about this. I don't know, I'm just like venting like things that come to mind. I'm just like spilling it all out. So these are like super light. I don't know if you can tell. Should I do more? I'm gonna do like a 3rd layer and see if that helps any. Okay, now I'm going to take this one right here. This one of these colors is definitely my favorite. So this one's called Pillow Talk. It's a very pretty, like buttery, shimmery purple. I love it dearly. I'm gonna put that on the lid. Now to go on top of that, just like right in the middle of the lid, I'm going to add this one here. It's called Milky Way. I think adding some brown into the crease wouldn't hurt. I think I'm gonna do that in a minute, hold on. Okay, so for the brown in the crease, I'm just gonna use Hula actually on this e.l.f. blending brush. But yeah, see, I just feel like it adds like a little something, you know? Yeah, I like that better. Oh, okay, let me talk to you about how Coachella went. So I don't know if you've seen my Coachella video, my little after movie. If you haven't, like, what are you doing? Go watch it. I will link it down below for you. But it was really fun. So, you know, I've been to like festivals before, but they're, you know, always like rave kind of festivals, you know, like ones Insomniac does, like EDC type events. So I've been to that before, those kind of things before. And I always have a lot of fun at those. And I know like what to expect there, but I didn't really know what to expect with Coachella because it like, it's a music festival, but like it's different. And it was really fun. Like when it comes time for Coachella, like a lot of people get really annoyed. Like, ugh, I don't care that you went to Coachella. Coachella sucks. Coachella fashion's awful. Ugh. And people just like to complain about it and like to make a big deal about them not being there. You know what I mean? But it was actually a lot of fun. Like it was really cool. It was a cool experience. And it's cool in its own way. And I know a lot of people like to like compare Coachella to like EDC and things like that, but it's like I feel like you can't really compare them because they're just two separate things. They are both their own festival, and I think that they're great in their own ways. So if you ever have the opportunity to go to Coachella, you definitely should, because it's wild. It's really fun, and it's cool to like be able to see different types of music, like different genres and different acts. Like you can go to like the Sahara tent and see like dance music, like EDM or whatever you want to call it. You can see that kind of stuff, but then you can also see like Lady Gaga or Radiohead or, you know, whatever you're into. It's cool that there's a lot of different variations that are there, and I don't know, I highly recommend. It was a great time, and I plan to go back next year if I'm able to get tickets, that is. But I mean, if you really want me to give an answer like between the two, like what would I prefer from Coachella or EDC, I'm gonna have to say EDC because, oh shit, I hope I'm not getting like makeup on my black shirt. The production and just everything that goes into EDC is just so much higher. It's insane. Like it's like being on another planet, and it's very hard to describe unless like you go and see it for yourself. And also because like the crowd, okay, what's next? What am I doing next? the next move and then I'll keep talking. Okay, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do with my eyes. So, face next. So, priming my face with Fix Plus. I've been like especially loving this lately since my skin's been kind of dry. Thanks to that Differin. I'm gonna spray this, my Real Technique sponge, like the side where I use concealer, because this area has been so dry lately. And like, it doesn't matter what concealer I use, it looks a hot mess. So we gotta take care of that. But what was I saying though? Like, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, okay, so the crowd at Coachella was very eclectic. But people there, I noticed, like, they just kind of like do their own thing. They kind of like stick to themselves. Whereas at like EDC, it's so easy to just like randomly talk to people and like make friends, and people are so nice and like very considerate. But at Coachella, like, I noticed people like just like they don't give a fuck. Like, they'll bump into you, they won't say sorry, they'll like push their way through a crowd. Didn't really make friends there. Like, we didn't really talk to anybody other than like Brayden and Sam. And actually the people that we did talk, like the two people that like we made conversation with, were both people like who have gone to EDC, like, and they go to those kind of events. So it only makes sense that we would talk to them and like they'd be super friendly. But otherwise, like, it wasn't like a very friendly crowd, whereas like at EDC, everybody's so nice. So that was like, I guess, one of the other main differences, other than like obviously the different types of music. The crowd is just very different. So if you care to know, if you care about those things, or if you're interested, there you go. There's my 2 cents. I'm using some NYX concealer right now, but I think I might go over top with my Kat Von D concealer too, just in case. At this point, honestly, I'm just trying to get rid of this. I liked it for a time, but I'm kind of over it. It's a Lock-It Tattoo concealer. This one is in medium 26. It's just like, it's a tad too dark at this point for me. And like, I don't know, I'm just ready to try another one. Do you ever get like that? But it's like, I don't want to buy another pricey one until I completely finish this. I'm gonna mix 2 foundations today. The first one, my Estee Lauder Double Wear. This one's in 3W1 Tawny. It's a little dark for me right now. So that's why I'm mixing it with this one. This is the e.l.f. Acne Solutions or something foundation. This one is in Buff. It's entirely too light for me, so I figure these two together hopefully will be my right color. I've been having such a hard time matching my foundation to my neck recently. It's like becoming an issue, so hopefully I can get it right here. Come out, come out. We'll just mix it up one time. Oh, it's like so chemically, that e.l.f. Foundation smells muy chemically. Okay, I think that worked out decent, worked out well. Seems like my neck matches, but the real test is when I step outside. So we'll do that. I will take you outside and we'll see how I did when we're finished up here. But next, under eye concealer. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me in 15. Where's my mirror? There we go. Dotting it on. Now to set that, I'm using this little brush here from Jessup. I don't even, it's just called a large fluff brush. I'm not really even sure what that's intended for, but I started using it to set under eyes. So I just like pack it, get head of the product on this brush and pack it underneath. And I'll use the same powder for the rest of my face. Okay, now for bronzer, I'm gonna use Hoola. I'm just gonna press it into the skin. I feel like all these acne scars that I have like make my makeup look so like patchy, it's splotchy, and it's like what can I do? Like, I feel like there's nothing I can do. It's like there's only so much concealer and foundation you can use before it starts to look cakey. So then it's like it looks cakey and patchy. Like, ugh. And for blush, my trusty soft mink from CoverGirl. Okay, I'm moving on to lashes. I'm just gonna do something a little bit lighter for this look, which I actually should not have done. A more dramatic lash would probably look way better, but whatever. These are Ardell lashes in the style number 110. Okay, so my eyes are all done. It took me forever and a day, but I gotta finish. I'm gonna go into this highlighter now. And someone commented on one of my ColourPop videos saying to use like a beauty sponge or like beauty blender to apply it. And that was like the best advice that they could have given me. It works so nicely, so much better than trying to like use a regular brush in this, because if you have any ColourPop products, you know that they have just like a weird texture. They're really like weird to work with, so I appreciated that little piece of advice. I'm gonna have to blend that out. That was a little bit more than what I was expecting. So, I mean, you see, see how well the sponge applies that? I'll use a brush though to fix it. I was thinking about like layering highlighters, but I don't think I need to do that now. I think we're good. What brush should I use? Oh, I'll use this one, Soul PH Cosmetics brush. I put it like too far down on the contour. Let's see if I can, if I go like upwards, is that helping or not a little? Oh yeah, I do want to put a little bit on my brow bone too. Okay, for lips, the plan is to mix these two. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm, and then I have Velvet Teddy from MAC. I think it's a good combination normally, but we'll see how that looks with, you know, the eyes and everything. See, just by itself, oh, see, look how crooked my fingers are. Have you guys ever noticed that? I'm sorry that you have to see this. I'm not proud of that. But anyway, it's a little too peachy by itself, so that's why I'm adding Velvet Teddy. Now to set all that, I'm going to use De-Slick, is that what it's called? Yeah, De-Slick from Urban Decay. My nose is still running, in case you were wondering. Okay, this is kind of random, but I just like wanted to bring this up because I'm curious to know what maybe you guys think, what other people think. Because I saw this on Twitter the other day, and I'd heard about this, or heard about Forever 21 doing this is about Forever 21. Let me just get that out there. Okay, so I've heard in the past that like Forever 21 steals a lot of like smaller designers' designs and ideas. Like a lot of like up and coming or even just like struggling designers, like they will for real like steal their work, steal their designs like with no shame at all, and like not even like somewhat inspired by, but like blatantly obvious copying. And I know that when my brother worked for Topshop, he said that a lot of people from Forever 21 would come into the store and like take pictures of the mannequins, and they would even come into the store using Forever 21's like company credit card and buy pieces from Topman and Topshop and just like completely recreate it and then just mass produce it and sell it. So I know that they are accused all the time of like copying things just blatantly and stealing from designers, and I'd always just kind of been like I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird, kind of like low-key shady, but like, you know, whatever. It's like, it's affordable, and like, why not just buy it there? Like, it's not that big of a deal. But then seeing this, when I'm about to show you guys, like, this just is like, it's hard for me, like now seeing another thing, another example that's just so blatant. Like, again, not even like somewhat similar, or it could just be like a coincidence. Like, this is straight up copying. So I'm going to show you the original. So this here, and hopefully you can kind of see, is the designer. Okay, the name is Left Hand Land. That is the name of the label. So these are some of the designs here. So you kind of get an idea of what the designer is all about. Okay, and I guess Rihanna recently has been wearing this particular designer, so maybe that's what prompted Forever to like steal this person's designs. So just getting an idea of kind of like, okay, see like the patches and stuff. So that's kind of what this designer is all about. There's one design in particular that Forever blatantly ripped off. Okay, oh, here it is. Okay, so here's Rihanna wearing this, all right? Okay, now do you see the patches here and then this little ballerina? Okay, and there's actually one on here. It's like a brick red hoodie and it has those patches and the ballerina patch. And I hope that you can really see here. This is Forever 21 on their website, what they currently have for sale. Look at these designs. So oversized sweatshirts, patches, and if you look closely here, there's a ballerina patch on that sweatshirt. Like, that is not a coincidence. Like, that is blatant copying. And then there's also Badwood. She's another designer. And they completely ripped off one of her sweatshirts. She has a sweatshirt that says like Badwood in cursive and then like Los Angeles on it on Forever 21 site. And I'm pretty sure it's still up. You can go look and it's like the same color. It's like an orange hoodie, cropped hoodie, and it says Babe Town in the same exact font, Los Angeles. Instead of Badwood, it says Babe Town, which is like really stupid. Like, who the fuck bought this sweatshirt that says Babe Town? But it's so completely obvious that they like totally ripped off their designs. So I just feel like, I don't know, that's so shady. So shady. And that's such a diss to these like smaller designers who are like trying to make a name for themselves, trying to start a business, and then Forever 21 comes in and completely takes their ideas and doesn't ask, and they get no compensation for that, because you know that Forever 21 is like mass producing those items, selling it hella cheap, but then making tons of money from it. Like, it's weird. I don't like that. I don't know, and I just feel really I feel really conflicted about shopping there now. So I don't know. I saw that all like happening on Twitter the other day, and I just got to thinking, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna bring it up in a video and see like what people think about it, if you have an opinion on it. If you do, let me know. I like how this purple turned out so much better than the original. That dark purple I tried to put, it was like an eggplant color. No, it ruined it. This is so much better. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you. I have a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt that Brayden got me. And I like still haven't, I think I only wore it like once. And that was like the night he got it for me. But like, how awesome is this? Stone Cold. And it has a skull. Okay, but wait, there's more. And it says Austin 316 on the back. I hope you can see that. Right there. But let's go outside so we can see how I matched my neck. Ah, it's so fucking hot. Like real hot. Remember I said it was gonna be like 98? Definitely feels like it. Okay, it's too bright out here, so I can't tell right now, but you know, we'll see when I watch it back. How'd I do? Does my neck match? Let's see in like different angles. Did I get it right? Maybe? How's that purple though? Like, how's that look? Alright, well, I hope you had fun hanging out with me today, watching me struggle to do my makeup. If you did like it, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, you know the drill. Leave me like questions, comments, complaints, video ideas, anything that you want me to know, put that down in the comment section. And get excited, okay? Because I'm gonna have my new little that was a mix between Canon and camera. My new Canon camera with me in Puerto Rico, okay? So I'm gonna, you know, be like vlogging away, trying to get as good a footage as I can and pictures and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna have a new fun video, well, hopefully fun video for you guys to watch. So like, get excited about that, okay? I'm gonna go eat now because I'm really hungry. It's almost 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten since this morning, so. Oh yeah, song of the day for you. You know what, I'm just gonna share the song I was listening to a little bit ago. Okay, so this one, it's called Housework and it's by Jax Jones. Here's the artwork. So if you, when you look for it and you find this, then you'll know that this is the right one. It's bomb. It's a really fun song. I like it a lot. So I will leave a link in the description box so you can listen to it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.